Hi guys, welcome back. Thank you for coming back. This is the nail that we're going to be working on today. I'm going to show you how I achieved this look. This is not my idea. It was a video that I came across on Facebook and I just had to give it a go and try it out, and I just love how it's turned out. If you want to see how I created this look, please keep on watching. The items that you'll need, I've got Builder Gel. This is the one I use by IBD. French Extreme in clear. It's quite thick and really easy to work with. I've got a brush here to apply the gel. I've got a pigment. Today it just happens to be a pigment by Inars. This is a regular eyeshadow pigment. You can use a pressed eyeshadow if you want to. Just regular eyeshadow. That's what that is. It's not anything special for nails or anything like that. I'll be using a big fluffy brush to apply the eyeshadow to the nail once I get to that stage. For the purpose of today's video, I've got a nail just with some blue tack on the end there and a piece of Saran wrap, Glad Wrap cling film. This is very thin, very flexible and pliable, so you can mold that on the nail and create the effect. And I'll also be using a pair of tweezers, and you'll see how I use those just to create the movement and depth in the gel. And I've got my UV lamp just off to the side. So I'm going to start, and you'd want to apply the gel. There needs to be quite a bit there. Not overly thick, so it's not going to run off to your side walls, but you do need a bit of the product on the nail. Just yet, I'm going to pop on now the Glad Wrap. Straight on top, there is nothing whatsoever on this Glad Wrap. It's just straight out of the packet. So now I'm using the tweezers, as you can see, to just sliding the gel around the nail, creating that movement. I'm going to stop there, stop mucking around with it too much, and put that straight under my UV lamp. So that's just come out of my lamp. As I said, there was nothing on the Glad Wrap at all. It was just straight out of the box. So now all I'm going to do is just peel that off. And there is all those. You can see all the movement. Now when we add our pigment, that's going to lift the whole design. There's the magic. I just adore that. That is glorious. Now, because I've not wiped that sticky layer when the gels come out of the lamp, the eyeshadow, the pigment, is sticking. You could totally leave that nail just as it is. Why not? But I'm going to add a thick layer on top of that to seal that in. I'm just going to tidy up a little bit here, those side walls, but there's a little bit here that's a little bit high. Just with very gently hand file, just tidying up those side walls. Tidy up the free edge. And that side wall. Now I'll go on to adding on a nice thick layer. It's going to fill all the gaps and just bring out now, being that I've got all these ridges and valleys and things that need to be filled, you need to go in quite thickly. Just put a big blob and just let the gel move around and fill those gaps. You can see there it's filling. Pop any air bubbles. When you're going this thick, you will get air bubbles. Force of habit, I still cap my free edge. Very important step. I mean, I don't mind that the air bubble is there. I think it just adds character to it. And I'm going to cure the nail in the lamp upside down. So, and I do this the same with my own nail so it doesn't run off to the side walls, and my apex is nice and high. So I'm going to cure that because the gel is quite thick. I'm going to give that 3 minutes under the lamp. So I've just, after it's cured, I've just given it a little tidy up. Now if I zoom you in, you can see right there along here I've something to be careful of. Here as well, not as much gel, so I've actually taken away some of the eyeshadow that I put on there. So just something for you to be aware of. If you try this out on yourself, do be careful not to buff too much. But the top where the gel was thicker, where I was buffing, that's just fine. I'll put that under the lamp for one final time. And you can see all the folds and movement. And as I said right there, I've just buffed that down. That is glorious. I just love it, absolutely love it. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you very soon with another tutorial. Thanks guys, bye.